Hey there, sales champions, and welcome back to Blackwood's Academy Sales Tip of the Day. Look, why do people go to the movie theater and buy medium-sized popcorn when the smaller is cheaper and the larger is not that more expensive? It's called the contrast principle, and it's a powerful psychological tool that will help make your offer irresistible. So in today's video, we're going to be looking into how it works, what's the psychology behind it, what are the actionable steps that you can take to make your offer irresistible to your prospects and boost your closing rate to heights that you've not seen before. So stick around and I'll see you guys on the other end of the intro. Welcome back. So the contrast principle. Look, the contrast principle is when people evaluate something based on a comparison to what came before. It's not judging something in isolation. They judge it relative to a different or other options. So for example, imagine lifting a heavy box and then a lighter one. The second box is going to feel a hell of a lot lighter than it actually is because of the contrast with the heavier box before. So in sales, the principle allows you to frame your offer in a way that makes it look more appealing than compared to the alternative. So the psychology behind it is pretty simple. Our brains are wired to compare. So when faced with choices, we instinctively contrast one option against another to determine the value. For example, a $2,000 sofa is going to look like a bargain next to a $4,000 premium option. So the principle exploits the psychological shortcut, reducing the cognitive load for buyers. Instead of deliberating endlessly, they quickly latch onto the most appealing option. You know, a famous study was once done where they showed that people are more likely to buy a $12 bottle of wine instead of a $30 bottle of wine if it's standing next to each other. Because now the $12 bottle of wine looks like a bargain, even if it wasn't their first option. Now, how do you apply this in sales? Well, always present the higher priced or more complicated option first. When your actual offer comes next, it looks like a way better deal. So selling like a software subscription, show the enterprise plan first, then the mid-tier option. This is going to make the mid-tier option feel like a bargain now. So practice framing your pricing so the prospects always compare your main offer favorably. So use decoy pricing as well. Add a third option that is intentionally less appealing to make your target option look more irresistible. Like a magazine subscription. And then, online only is $50, but print only for $80, or both for $80. So most people will pick the combo because it looks like a better deal. But the print-only option is actually just a decoy. So design your pricing tier with a strategic decoy to guide the prospect to your ideal choice. Start off with something expensive and unattainable to anchor their expectations, then introducing a real offer straight off the bat. So show them a custom-built solution that costs $50,000, then pitch a pre-packaged solution for $15,000. The latter will feel a lot more manageable for them. So highlight the non-monetary benefits like time saved or peace of mind. An example, compare your 24/7 customer support to a competitor's limited hours. Your service is now going to feel a lot more premium. So common mistakes that people do with this, too many options. It can lead to decision paralysis like we talked about yesterday. So limit the choices to 3. Ensure your contrasts are genuine. Deceptive practices erode trust. So focus on what emotionally resonates with your prospect. Don't just compare features, compare how your product makes them feel. Remember, people buy on feeling and then justify with logic afterwards. So let's recap this real quick. Look, the contrast principle helps buyer see your offer as the best choice by framing it against an alternative. So by anchoring expectation using decoy pricing and emphasizing emotional value, you can guide your prospect to that confident yes. So look, if you want more psychologically based sales strategies, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and check out my video on priming or even more ways to influence your buyer's behavior. Now, let's get out there and close some deals together.